us, people in Superior, Wisconsin are back in their homes this evening after an explosion and fire at a refinery forced them to evacuate.
Authorities lifted that evacuation order this morning. The fire at the Husky Refinery burned for 8.5 hours yesterday. Overall, at least 16 people were hurt. This evening, we're hearing from some of the first people who were able to get there and help the victims. Our Reg Chapman has spent the day in Superior, and he's still there joining us live. Reg?
Well, Frank, first responders here in Superior, Wisconsin say they know the dangers of living in a city where there are several refineries. Now, today we spoke with some firefighters who were first on the scene who tell us their specialized training prepared them for yesterday's explosion and fire.
Just as we were leaving the station, we looked out the window and we could see the column of smoke.
Captain Andy Knutson was on the first rig to arrive at Husky Energy shortly after 10 Thursday morning. The smoke and flames were intense, but Knutson says his team knew what their primary mission was.
We were focused on dealing with the patients, getting accountability of all the different employees of the refinery and the contractors.
Once crews located Husky Energy employees and got them to safety,
and then we eventually moved further down the road and then established somewhat of an operations command center.
Crews waited for the right moment to move in and knock the flames down. Battalion Chief Scott Gordon says he believes there was no loss of life and limited structural damage because of a special partnership with competing energy companies.
And with personnel, tactics and strategies, they've both been very welcoming to helping us help them is how we look at it.
Gordon says as a municipal fire department, they are fortunate to have partners who provide resources to save lives.
The partnership provides for that to happen. We use their equipment, which they purchased, which we train on. So we get to work on how we're going to fight industrial firefighting, industrial fires.
Now, Captain Knutson and Battalion Chief Gordon are still on duty at this hour, and both say they are overjoyed that there were no serious injuries. We're told of the 16 who were injured, only one remains in the hospital. We're told tonight that man is in good condition at St. Mary's Hospital across the river in Duluth.
All right.
Amelia?
Thank you, Reg.